The Transport Accident Investigation Commission wants much tougher regulation on recreational boats and skippers. It says without these changes, we will have to accept that 15 to 20 people will die in boating incidents every year. The recommendation comes after an accident at Manukau Heads in 2021 in which 3 people died. Adam Hollingworth reports.
4 people set off on a fishing trip on a sunny day in October 2021, but only 1 came back, this new father. The boat went down on Manukau Bar in towering waves.
A series of steep breaking waves swamped the boat, the engine lost power and it capsized and sank.
In the wake of the accident, the new father told Newshub how he phoned for help in the water while his mates drowned.
I look over to the distance, one of the friends, is already gone, he's already passed.
The Transport Accident Investigation Commission says the accident was down to risky decision-taking.
The skipper took the boat across the bar rather than using the safer southern channel.
The report says several other factors contributed to the tragedy. The report found the captain didn't have any personal qualifications. He didn't act responsibly. The crew didn't have personal flotation devices. They were tired through exertion and lack of food. They'd been consuming alcohol and the boat just wasn't up to muster. It didn't float once it had been swamped. These life jackets were found floating nearby and the Coast Guard says it should be mandatory for everyone to wear one on a boat under 6 metres long, which isn't currently the case across New Zealand.
Had they been wearing life jackets, it is likely the outcome would have been different.
Investigators want skippers to be licensed.
If it's going to be something as formal as a driving licence for a car is something that the ministry needs to explore in our view.
And they want recreational boats to be regulated.
But again, to use the car analogy, we all have to have our WOF every year, and if we don't comply with current standards, then we either have to fix our car or we have to buy a new one.
Governments and their agencies have rejected both ideas in the past, amounting to
tacit acceptance in our view that every year 15 to 20 recreational boaters die as a result of their own actions.
Ben Chiselle represents 80,000 recreational fishers and backs more regulation.
It's just been put in the too hard basket. It needs to be done, and if it is done, it'll save lives, 100%. You wouldn't go drive on the road without knowing the road rules.
In response, the Ministry of Transport released a statement insisting education campaigns are more effective than regulation, but says it's open to reconsidering if the evidence points that way. Maritime New Zealand says it's interested in exploring the merits of the proposals. Adam Hollingworth, Newshub.